Hey guys, hi and welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be looking at how to photo merge in Adobe Photoshop CC 2019. And it's actually really easy to merge photos. So first thing you want to do is open up Photoshop and then go to File, go to Automate, come down to Photo Merge. So if you're trying to do panoramic photos, stuff like that, it's actually really simple. Sometimes can be a little bit of a headache, but so browser photos. Here you can see I have a ton of nighttime photos. You want to find which ones you want to put together. In this case, I'm taking all the raw images in this series, which is actually a lot of raw images. So it's going to be a really big file, and it might take a little longer than yours. Most panoramics don't have this many photos in them put together at once. They're usually, say, probably 6 to 9 photos. This one here is quite a few. So, in the first photo out of, like if you go to this one, DNG, that's my raw file. The next one of the 515, that's my JPEG, so that's a smaller file. So I want to do this one out of all raw ones. Alright, once you got all your images selected here, then you're going to want to just say OK, and it'll bring them all into this area here. And for layout, you can just say you want auto. You can try perspective or these other ones if you really want to try something different. Not sure how well those would turn out, but the easiest way is to do it this way. I've never really messed around with this here. I could do the content aware fill transparent areas. That might be an interesting one. We'll turn that on, see what happens. I'm just going to go ahead and say OK. And Photoshop will start trying to put all the images together. So then you just sit back and wait and relax. And I'll probably skip ahead in the video, crop ahead, or I'll probably skip ahead, but you can see it's loading all the pictures over here, and then it'll start putting them together. So this usually takes quite a while. Actually, it depends on your computer. If you have a really good computer, it doesn't take too long. So all depends on how big the files are and how many pictures you're trying to put together at once. Alright, so now you can see it says blending selected layers based on content. So it's just trying to align all the photos. Figure out where to arrange them and stuff like that. Sometimes you might end up with a panel where it arranged all the photos, like here. Then you'll have a couple extra ones down below it and stuff where it couldn't figure out where to put those photos. That might be because if you're shooting with a drone, the drone might have drifted or moved a little. So the scenery doesn't quite line up exactly where it's supposed to be. But you can go in and manually add them in. Just make the one image opacity, go to File, New Layer, bring in the one image, make it more opaque, and then you can line it up where it's supposed to be. So you can see through this one, and then line it up with the background image to where it's supposed to be. You can do that manually. I might do a different video on that later. If you let me know down in the comments, maybe I can try that. I am by no means an expert at Photoshop at all. I am more like a beginner novice. I messed around with it since high school, but I've never seriously been into playing with it on a full-time basis. I just kind of use it as is, as needed. So, trying to learn more and more of it, though. I'd really like to know how to actually color grade and start using it professionally, I guess, to be able to completely change the look of a photo and whatnot, because it is a really cool program. So you can see it's taken a little while, but here, creating layer mask for blending. So it's getting to be pretty close to done. So let's see how this bugger turns out. Shouldn't be too much longer here. Some areas could not automatically be aligned. A fill area could not be created. Okay. Okay, yeah, so you see down here, down below, like these ones here, it said, hey, we can't figure out where these images are supposed to be. But up here, if we zoom in, don't worry about these lines. These lines here are just where it stitched everything together. So if we actually zoom up, or move up and zoom in, they disappear. So that's just that's what that is. So now once we have our image of the city like this, we will just zoom out, fit it on the screen, crop it, crop tool, and you can and select how much of the we don't need any of these bottom images down here. I'm going to leave it pretty big crop, that way I don't get rid of too much stuff yet. So let's crop that. That way I can see exactly how much I'm left with once I zoom in and see, debate and see if I want to crop in more or not. Let's go to crop again. So I kind of want to leave a little more of the sky up here. And down here, I don't need a lot more, but we'll go to about right here. And then get rid of this. For the sides, pull that over. This side here, it'd be nice to fill in that last little bit right there. I mean, we don't have to. I could do it in another video. It'd be not a lot of work, but a little bit, fair amount of work to try and fill in that little area. So for now, for the sake of this video, we'll just crop it right here. There we go. So now, I know what you're thinking about filling in the sky area and stuff like that. I will show you in the next video. Stay tuned, part 2. This video is just how to blend together and stitch together, not blend, but how to stitch together photos into a panoramic. So if you wanted this to be an actual pano, you know what I mean, you could sit there and you just crop it down more. So if you don't know how to fill in these skies and stuff, which is actually really easy once I show you in the next video, so subscribe and I'll show you that. You could come here and crop this like this. Crop this up here, move this over. And then you can just fill in this black area here. Whichever way you know how, but I'll show you a super easy way to do it in the next video. So here you are here. Oops. A nice, beautiful panel of a bright city. There you go there. And that is how you put photos together. And then from there you color grade it. The rest of that. And if you wanted to print that out onto a canvas print, which I might do, let me know down in the comments if you guys want me to start doing photos like this as prints. I mean, I have not tons, but I have a whole bunch of photos, really cool panel photos, and I've been debating getting into selling them online and stuff. So if you guys think you'd want to buy something like that for your house or want me to get into it, let me know down below in the comments. So, all right. I'm going to end the video there. Stay tuned, part 2, and I'll show you how to fill in the bottom ocean. I'll show you how to fill in the sky and stuff like that. So, all right, guys, peace out. We'll catch you later.